Previously, I was working as a web manager. So I was working for various organizations, managing their websites and doing some email marketing. I took a career break and have my kids, and I was out of the workplace for at least about 8 years. And I knew that when I wanted to re-enter, I wanted to do something different. And I always liked database style platforms, and I remembered Salesforce. So I started doing some research and started kind of learning online by myself. And then I quickly realized that I needed a little bit more structure to my learning. And so again, I started doing some research about courses, and I came up with Supermums. And so I came across Supermums, sorry. And I went on Trustpilot, looked at reviews, and they had great reviews. And I started talking with some other people that I known had heard about Supermums, and I joined the class. And what the course what I found was beneficial with the Supermums course is that it worked around my schedule, especially with kids in school. Whenever there was a break at school for half term, there was a break in the course, which was amazing for me because that's what I needed. The sessions fitted around, again, my school run, and there was enough time with homework, and you got a mentor. And then with the Supermums course, they gave you a placement with a work placement. And that was with the company that I'm with now. While I was doing the work placement, they had advertised for a role for a Salesforce Administrator, which I applied for and got the role. And I'm still here 4 years later. So it's been great being in the Supermums alumni. There's a WhatsApp group where we're all talking, sharing information, asking questions if you're stuck on something. And the whole community is just fantastic. Highly recommend. And so I've had just a really nice time being in the Salesforce community. And my role as a Salesforce administrator with my current organization, they're a charity. They're based in Bradford. I live in London, and so I'm completely remote. And every 6 weeks or so, I travel up for a couple of days. So I work from home completely. Typical day, because as an admin, we form part of the help desk. And so if any tickets come through where somebody's having difficulty logging on, or there's a permission area, or somebody has a bug, then we get a help desk ticket coming through. And apart from that, we help with any implementations or any integrations within the Salesforce platform that needs to work with any of their legacy systems as well. And then any projects where they want to add new features and any new functionality. So every day is very different, especially as we're dealing with our stakeholders are right there and our users are right there. And we have access to them all the time. But it's fun. It's like a puzzle. You're constantly trying to either figure stuff out or make things look in a particular way, or just help somebody with their working day. And so I'm really having a good time being in the Salesforce community. And there are loads of events that goes on. And those are really fun to join as well.
Thank you so much, Helena. That's brilliant. It's great to see your journey. And the thing is, I mean, that's the benefit of work experience, right? If you show up and do a great job and then the job comes up, we've had that quite a few times where the trainees got hired.
Yeah.
So it's always good to put your best foot forward and, then you're in a prime position. So I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I had just been in the job for a few weeks. So it's not only just about, and obviously I hadn't had any previous Salesforce experience. So it's not just about your technical skills, it's how you get on your soft skills as well. That's really important. I think that gets overlooked. It's not just about technically what you can bring to the role, but it's your soft skills. And that's a lot of the times what pushes you over the door.
Definitely. And what other training? You said obviously you've been working there 4 years now. What additional training and certifications have you done since then?
So they give a budget for all of our training, and we're doing trailheads all the time. So I've got my admin certification, and I did that maybe a year after the course, after pushing it. But again, they just allowed me to have that space to be able to train and to be able to learn. I've gone to a number of events for Supermums, for Data Cloud, and a lot of Salesforce events as well. And they have a lot of training opportunities and a lot of community events, which have proved very valuable. So I work for a nonprofit, and there's a nonprofit community. There's a London admins community, and typically there's different communities depending on your role and the region that you work in. as well, and the industry that you're working as well. So there's been lots of different areas that I've been able to go to events and learn more. It's good to, there's a Salesforce community event where you work on a project with other people in the Salesforce community, not necessarily admins. They could be project managers, they could be business analysts, but it's also good. It's not also an opportunity to talk to them to find out how things are going in their org, and you're working on projects together. So there's quite a number of ample opportunities to learn and to grow in the Salesforce community.